Alright, gentlemanly start. Oh, do we have a Metaknight? We do have. Wow, look at this. Donkey Kong. Oh man, this is quite the setup. We haven't seen any of these characters yet. Looks like they're gonna. Ooh. It's gonna be a big cluster going on here. We'll see who's gonna gain the upper hand. I'm gonna wonder if Donkey Kong is whether he's gonna be a help or a hindrance. Being that he's gonna be so large, it's gonna be a much bigger target. And especially with the Warrior being able to swing him around, that doesn't seem like it's going to be a good idea. And he is the first one gone, which, I mean, I'm kind of not surprised by. And Metaknight being pretty solid on defense. Look at that. He's making sure. Oh, that actually cost him his life. It was a solid play to try to avoid damage, but he ended up biting him in his blood on that one. Oh, you don't want to let Donkey Kong wind up his little punch. That thing can hurt quite a bit. You don't want to get knocked out of your shield when he does that. So far, look at that. They're focusing on having 2v1. I don't know what Donkey Kong's doing over there. Oh, Metaknight, you going to be able to come back from it? Oh, yes, you did. And he's out of the ballsy move to drop Donkey Kong like that. Looks like we're gonna try going towards having a big cluster. That's what it seems like Red Team wants, is for everyone to be together. I don't know how well it's working out. They are down quite a bit in lives looking at it. Metaknight and Wario making sure that they make sure that they save on to those all the stock that they have. I don't want to say anything too soon, but it looks like this match is going to be going one way. Oh, look at that. DK, that hit from DK, it can be pretty gnarly. He might be big, but he also hits just as hard. And Metaknight going down, it might, I mean, if they come back, I'm going to have to say that it's because of some big hits from DK. He can get some solid big attacks into there, get some percentages to both of them. But I mean, it looks like Link is going to be, they're both getting into high percentages, so I don't see how well this is going to come down. And there we go. Got that 2v1 going. Does not look too bright for him at all. It seems like they're being nice though and keeping it, not being too aggressive. Well, they could, not rude, I guess. Well, see, maybe he's trying to hold out for as long as he can. See if he can kill anybody. Yeah, if you're gonna go down and play the floor, you might as well. Oh, couldn't bring anybody else with him, unfortunately. They have the same team. I don't know if they actually switched characters. I was looking around. I do apologize. And we're off. They did keep the same teams. I'm a little worried about that, and they decided not to switch up the team, even though they did get their butts handed to them last time. All right, hey, see, look at that. They got the DK is the first one out again. That's again, I'm not really surprised, unfortunately. I mean, he's a big hitter, but I mean, especially on a small map like this, I did not see DK being. He could be good if he. I'd say if you under the right circumstances, if you're able to get those big hits off. But it does not seem like it's going to be going that way, as red team has already lost both their first lives, and blue team's still not holding on anymore, but it seems like it's going to be working against them. But they decided not to switch up their team combination. Seems like they might have hoped that the map would help them out a little bit more, but I guess it's not necessarily a map issue, it's more the actual combo issue. There goes DK again. And like that, not exactly having much recovery, and along with DK, both the characters not having the best recoveries in the world. So hitting them off is, you don't have to worry about them like you do other characters. But it looks like they're kind of staying in their 1v1 areas. Folks here and there, but oh, look at that. Yeah, it goes Metaknight. Metaknight is down to 1. What happened to Metaknight? They were doing this could easily turn. All right, looks like they were able to focus down on Metaknight. Metaknight has been, look at that. They were able to focus down on Metaknight. Now he had to steal a life from his partner. Things are looking pretty grim. But whatever they were doing in the beginning, something has changed. It seems like they were able to get some of that damage down. DK hasn't gone down as much as he was the first round, but it looks like they're focusing in on keeping separate now rather than trying to go together. So probably might have been the fact that they were going together, might have been working against them. Now that they're keeping things separate. And look at that. It is even right now. That's interesting. So I might have been wrong. Maybe they banked on the map change working, and it kind of has. Right now the red team is sitting pretty. That's a scary situation to be in there. Small map, DK coming right to your face. I would not want to be in that situation at all. And look at that. Look at that punch. That punch is not what you want to have as a small character. I'm a Kirby player myself, and so that's particularly why I'm pretty scared of DK. One punch from him, you kind of feel like a light volleyball just kind of being blasted off into space. Yellow again.
All right, in another losers quarters. Coming at a bad time for blue team.
Yeah. They actually won the first time. The other team won the first time pretty handily. I'm a little surprised that they came back so hard.
Okay.
In the beginning, the red team, they had lost 2 lives early on, and it seemed like the blue team was having some pretty good control, and something switched.
Yeah. I don't know any of these guys. Like, I've never seen them play in person, but like I've heard a lot of their names, so they're definitely up there. And they're in losers quarters, so clearly they're doing pretty good. It has to suck for them to be in the loser side of it, but
yeah,
you got to get to Grand somehow. So
yeah, they're still keeping this. I'm a little surprised that they're still keeping the same characters. It was a handily one-way loss, and then they were able to come back just like at the end. So
it's a stage first, so they might be waiting to see like what stage they pick to make any sort of changes.
That's true.
And doubles, it's always crazy to make like a character switch because it's affecting the dynamics of everything.
Right.
Like how you and your partner are going to flow together and how you and your opponents are going to go. I'm really liking red team there though. They just went to the platform and got the punch.
Yeah. DK is not somebody you want to leave alone ever.
Link spacing for just like getting those arrows out. I mean, it's a very simple thing, but like that really was on point. So I'm excited to see how they do.
Well, the one thing that I don't want to do is get knocked off, because both of them don't exactly have the best comebacks ever.
And it seems like what they were doing, they had just link them, keep them out, and then when one of them tried to get past him, DK is there to just shut him down.
although he does have quite a big hitbox, which kind of makes him a bigger target, he does dish out just as much damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
he's not someone you want to have punching you in the face.
That's like the Wario, he just got him the DK right in like the activation frames of his up B, which is normally like his just get out of jail free card button. And I don't, oh yeah, good, he's got the bomb jumps on deck, but.
Right into the kick.
The Quaff got him.
Respect the kick.
This is actually a pretty even game so far. Like slight advantage to red team, but I mean that could change at any point, especially if they can't get DK back.
Right.
But he's simultaneously trying to edge guard Wario. Well, he was at least. He kind of let it go for a second, and Wario was able to hit him. But
it seems like the biggest threat on this map right now is DK with those big hitboxes.
Yeah.
He can hit anybody, especially that punch.
Because doubles for him, like his strengths are amplified that much more, but so are his weaknesses. So as long as they can play around that, it should be really good for him. Actually, the slight lead that they had, it's developing into a decent lead so far.
It is. I'm a little. This is looking like the second round as well. In the beginning, but although in the second round, in the beginning, they kind of went a little bit down in the beginning, but now seems like they've gotten their combo down a lot more, and they went to the smaller map. Maybe that was the big deal. That the first map first time they were on a bigger map.
Yeah.
Now they're on a small map, taking advantage of that with DK.
Yeah, especially with DK, it just makes it hard because honestly, a bigger small map could benefit you either way, but it's coming down to like your partner's that much more likely to hit you. You're that bigger of a target, but your hits then cover that much more of the stage.
It's a risk and reward.
Yeah. And blue team though taking out both their stocks, but that's kind of I'm a little confused. DK would wait the second. Normally you want to get like both teammates in right away, so there's no chance of them having to deal with like the 2v1. Although maybe even they would like some next level tech, they're like trying to bait him for it, just to come down and punish him while he's still invincible.
Sometimes you gotta wonder if the teammates happen to be telepathic, just being able to line some things up. Maybe it's a little kick of the foot.
Oh, that air dodge. That was very good game. Did not want it to end exactly like that, but that was still very good.
Comeback. I personally did not actually see that coming. I mean, with the first game they lost pretty handedly. The second game that I was a little impressed that they were able to come back.
Sometimes I almost feel like people might like not use all of their options in like their early games to just like see what their opponent can do, and then like late game punish. I mean, it's one of those things where I'm just watching them and making theories in my head of like, yes, they clearly masterminded all of this. They knew all of this would happen.
We intended to lose the first time.
The whole time.